In this lecture, we are going to solve a problem on steady state error. So the problem that we are going to solve here is having a unity feedback system which is represented by this g of s, and in the question it is asked to determine the type of system, and after that static error coefficient we have to determine, and at the end we need to determine the steady state error for ramp input of magnitude 5. So whenever we are having unity feedback system, we know that the transfer function in normal way we write as g of s into h of s. But when we are having a unity feedback system, this h of s will be 1, and because of which we are having transfer function written as g of s only. So it is same if we write in this way also. So it is g of s into h of s equal to 40 s plus 2 divided by s into s plus 1 s plus 4. Whenever we are having a question, a transfer function given to us, and it is asked to determine the steady state error, so first thing will be always to convert this transfer function into time constant form. So we need to first convert the transfer function into time constant form. So we know that how to do it. So the transfer function will be equal to g of s into h of s, and now it will be, in order to write in the time constant form, from the bracket we need to take out the constant from numerator as well as from the denominator term. So we can write it as 40 into 2. So this bracket we can also write as 1 plus s by 2. Since we have taken 2 common, so we need to divide s by 2. Similarly, we can do with the denominator also. So this s is separate. Similarly, for this bracket, we need to write as it is because 1 is there. But for this bracket, we need to take 4 out. So it will be, we can write 4 here outside. So it will be 1 plus s by 4. So this 40 into 2 divided by 4 we can simplify, and we can rewrite it as 20 1 plus s by 2 divided by s into 1 plus s 1 plus s by 4. Now in order to find the type of the system, we can equate or we can compare this transfer function with a standard form, or directly we can say from this transfer function what is the type of system. But let's compare with the standard one. So we need to first write standard transfer function form for determining type of system. So that is given by g of s into h of s, and it will be equal to constant 1 plus t1s 1 plus t2s and so on divided by s raised to j in bracket 1 plus tas 1 plus tbs and so on. So by comparing the transfer function that we are having in question with this transfer function, we can make out based on the power of separate s what is the type of system. So here we have to equate the power of s, that is this one, with, because this is the separate s that we are having in the given transfer function. So if we compare, we are getting a j value to be 1. So based on the j value we can say that it is a type 1 system. So this is the type 1 system. Now let's find the second question, that is static error coefficient. So we know that first we are having Kp, that is positional error coefficient, and we know that it is given by limit s tends to 0 g of s into h of s. So we are having value of g of s into h of s, this one. So directly we can substitute that. So it will be limit s tends to 0 20 in bracket 1 plus s by 2 divided by s into 1 plus s into 1 plus s by 4. Now when we take this limit inside, we know that this brackets will going to contribute 1, because other term will become 0 as s is going to 0. So we will be having 20 divided by s. So the value of Kp here will depend upon the s here, and because of this s in the denominator that is separate, we will be having 0 here. So it will be 20 by 0, so it will be infinity. So here Kp value we got as infinity. Now similarly we can find for Kv, that is velocity error coefficient, and it is given by limit s tends to 0 s into g of s into h of s. So it will be, we can substitute value of g of s into h of s, so it will be s into 20 into 1 plus s by 2 divided by s into 1 plus s 1 plus s by 4. Now here we can cancel this s with this one, and when we substitute s to be 0 in these bracket, so it will going to give us 1, so we will be having here value as 20. Now next is ka, that is acceleration error coefficient. So it will be limit s tends to 0 s square g of s into h of s. So we can substitute value here, so it will be s tends to 0 s square into 20 in bracket 1 plus s by 2 upon s into 1 plus s into 1 plus s by 4. So here 1s from the denominator and 1s from the numerator we can cancel. So we will be having limit s tends to 0 s into 20 1 plus s by 2 divided by 1 plus s in bracket 1 plus s by 4. Now when we substitute a limit here, because of this separate s, this whole term will become 0. So we will be getting Ka as 0. So in this way we can determine all the error coefficients. So Kp we got here as infinity, Kv we got here as 20, and Ka we got as 0. So now next thing is to find the steady state error for a ramp input of magnitude 5. So we'll find the steady state error here. The formula for steady state error when we are having a ramp input is E of Ss is equal to A by Kv, that is velocity error coefficient, because we are talking here for a ramp input. So we got A, that is the magnitude of ramp input, as phi. So it will be phi divided by Kv we got as 20. So error will be 0.25. So here the steady state error for this system when we are using a ramp input we got as 0.25, that indicate that the system is having a constant steady state error under ramp input. So in this way we can solve a problem related to steady state error. So with this we'll end here.